Hey dudes, what's happening? Hope you're all doing good tonight. Figured I'd come at you, do a new page. I'm actually really excited for this page. The second half of this page, you can kind of see it here a little bit. I think this is probably the most challenging technical piece, or like half splash page that I've attempted. Um, After I take you through these like more animation sequences, we'll kind of see what I'm working with here. But it should be pretty exciting. But first, let me let me share this to my Ninja page. Hope you're all doing well. Oh shit! Click the wrong button. Give me a minute, guys. Let's try all of that again. There we go. All right, so share to a page, post. Cool, we're good. All right. So I drew a chair. Chairs are not chairs. That's not a fucking chair. I drew a table. Tables are, in my opinion, one of the most difficult fucking shapes to draw. They remind me of animals, like horses. You know, they always say draw humans and horses. Table, if you're just gonna draw geometric shapes, tables are your hardest, in my opinion. It's a son of a bitch. Coming to you guys a little bit later than usual tonight, but you know, figure fuck it, you know, better late than never. You know, that's what they say. That's what they tell me. So these 4 panels here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha cha cha. We're gonna use this, and the 1, 2, 3 is gonna be a fish. So it goes fish in this panel, then it's going to be the same background here. Fish is going to be in that spot, and then fish 3. But the first panel, we're actually going to take this, like, there's going to be no fishes in this panel. So you go no fish to 1 fish really far away, fish medium 2, and then fish 3, and then we bump to this scene where the fish and all of them are like reaching out. They're like, we're going to get you. They're trying to save somebody. I'm not going to spoil who it is yet, but they're trying to save somebody. But then the evil King Baron's going to pull a lever, and this panel is going to be inspired by this sketch right here. This one. I kind of really fucked up the body, especially the proportions, but his face and the angle that I want him is perfect. So I'm just going to elongate that body more, and we'll be crack-a-lacking. Yeah, and then we go to an animation of a net popping out and catching the fish. And the fish gets caught in the net in the large spire, and everybody gets kicked out. And then we'll talk about what happens when they get kicked out after we paint this. The fuck am I talking about? Not paint this. Ink this. That's what we're doing here, my dudes. But I'm going to draw this background in real quick. How's your day been? I've had a pretty busy day. Kind of like yesterday was last night. Yesterday was super busy. Today's been a little bit easier, like more chill. But pretty rad, to be honest, you know. I don't know, like I've had like a switch in mentality with my life here recently. It's actually kind of getting some good results. Don't mind it. So again, these panels, this panel is inspired by this. You can tell the dimensions are a little bit different. If they weren't different, I would have just taped this to here. But since they're different sizes, it's such an easy redraw that, like, I don't mind. So we're just going to sketch these out real quick, kind of show the lay of the land. You know, add some... Oh, we got to have the gate open. I want to show the open gate. I really want to emphasize that to tie it to last issue, you know? No, the second issue. because they opened the gate in the second issue. So I want to make sure we get that captured. Throw in the hilly hills. We'll do some sky. I really like that. I've been doing a lot of drawing today, so like I'm at like peak right now, and I like it. Like it's feeling good. I'm not fighting nothing. So I'm gonna draw this and then Photoshop this into every single one of these panels. But right now I'm actually just gonna draw the fish and where it's gonna be placed in comparison to the background. So it's a little bit of a cheat, but you save time. So I'll just Photoshop those backgrounds in. But little fish, bigger fish. Yeah, it's been one of those days where I've just done a bunch of drawing, and I love those days. Cannot get enough of them. I'm going to be introducing a bunch of new characters in this issue that I'm drawing right now. Like this story arc. Don't draw it in the same panel, you dumbass. Let's try. Let's try that again. I'm super excited for this kind of story arc that I'm getting into with Journey, and it's gonna be awesome. You know, and I'll be live streaming a good amount of it, making it and all that stuff. Pretty cool. Yeah, perfect. Cool, that went better, way better than I had hoped for. I figured I was going to have to redraw at least a couple of those. But that's okay for me. Let's get to some ink. Alright. I'm going to draw the border real quick. I want to go super thin because they're so small. And you can tell, like, so this is about, I'd say a 12th of the page. Yeah. So, and there's 4 panels in there, so I don't want to get like noodly with the details because all of it gets lost. But I'm going to throw in a heavy border to kind of help me dictate how. Oh, that's still a little bit too much. How much detail I can throw in. Like I don't look past. There we go. Come to Papa. Past the threshold. Give me a sec. Let me draw in this. Probably disappeared there. Oh no, I'm still in it. Cool. I like this setup. The setup's getting better and easier for me to do. And I like that. Alright. Yeah, so this border is just going to allow me to keep things simple. Because I don't want to get too much into this, you know. I want you, the reader, to read these panels in about 4 seconds, you know. Spend a second a panel. Pow, 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 pow. You know, as opposed to from here on, the set, because this is the halfway point. We got a lot down here, and that becomes all one panel. I want that to take you 25 to 30 seconds by itself. So we're gonna have fun noodling that in, but we're gonna ease our way into it with everything. It's gonna be exciting, man. It's gonna be real fucking exciting. Ka-ching, there we go. Ah, fucked up there. Slid off the mark a little bit. That's okay. I've made way more mistakes. I'm not going to be upset about that. Or 2 of that. Son of a biscuit. There we go. Okay, that bottom one wasn't as bad. And then, yeah, let's see. So I don't want to move. I'm scared to move it, to be honest with you guys. So we're just going to keep it right here, because then else it might tip or do other stupid things. And I'll cry if that happens. But we'll just keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. That's the thing I've been really applying to my life recently, and it's helping. Jamming out to, if you guys are listening to music, let me know what you're listening to. I'm jamming out to Circa Survive. What album? Sky? Something? Blue Sky? Something like that? I don't know. I listened to this album when I got the inspiration to draw the Professor of the Cosmos, and that's that piece that my friend Cam has, like the main original. That's the piece that I did that got into the high art contest this year. So this band holds a kind of sentimental place in my heart. Radical jams. Definitely one of those late 2000s emo kids. It's my generation. It hasn't really left. There we go. Cool. This is going to be so fucking cool, guys. Everybody, sorry, I don't mean to. I'm just excited. Everybody's joining me, man. That's the important part. Thank y'all for being here. Alright, so now, let's go ahead and ink this. I'm going to go with like V, so maybe focus. Can you focus? I don't know. You can kind of see it's pretty small, right? Yeah, it's a little easier. It's pretty small. It's not the smallest. I think it's like the third smallest nib I have. But I want to get, see this one, even tinier-ish. But it's a bit broken. I accidentally jammed it. Again, this is why we can't have nice. Oh, this is my brush though. Did you know that's the brush? This is why we can't have nice things, man. Cool. Okay. So these three are my small ones, and I'm going to stay with these for a while. I'm going to assume this. We'll go even smaller. All right. So the main thing I want to focus on is the spider. You know, I want to make that heavy. That's going to be my heaviest line. Well, that's my broken nib. It's going to be my heaviest line. There we go. Mucho better. And I don't want to do a whole lot of differentiating detail. So let's see how basic I can keep it while still making some cool fucking pictures, man. Because that's my job. Is to make some cool fucking pictures. Sometimes I allow myself, and it's something taking time and practice, is realizing when I need to be exact with copying my pencils and when I can have more personal freedom. This is a time that I actually want to be more exact with these pencils. Inks, sorry, more exact copy. You know what I'm saying? Leave it there for now. Keeping it simple, I'm not getting too heavy in anything. It's almost like pointillism. I'm just kind of, because if I fuck up, right now I'll just fuck up a dot. And people don't care about dots. They care about stray big marks. You know? Nice, man. That turned out okay. Cool. Nice. It's working. It's working. We'll get in there. God, that's fucking rad. Oh, I almost just kicked my whole fucking setup down, though. That's rad. I like that. Yeah, buddy. Here we go. Here we go now. Oh, okay, so you guys know how, like, I don't know if you've heard anything about, I don't know why this popped into my head, but if you've heard anything about, like, the new Space Jam movie, where it's supposed to have all these villains and shit, I think what happened was they were on the lot. They had finished filming. The stuff they showed with all the villains was just, like, extra like stock footage from the day. The actors just fucking around with other actors like in the lot, you know? I don't know if any of those characters are. My hope is that they don't, to be honest. But I mean, either way, I would love to see another fucking Space Jam, you know? I try not to be too hard on movies. Like I look at I'm pretty forgiving in the Star Wars movies too. Like I don't mind them. I've watched them and I'm like, yeah, it's not my thing. But you know, there's been worse things that have been made, and I understand. Like especially with this new generation, new series of films. It's like these ones weren't meant for me, but because I teach with kids, I've seen how excited and happy, like, and how much the kids love it. It's like, it's meant for them. They're getting the same Star Wars experience that you guys experienced. It's just a different thing, man. Because the kids, dude, they fucking eat that shit up, dude. Love it. But you see their excitement like that. I don't know. They captured it more than even like the prequels did. You know, prequels were pretty cool, but because I was like 7 or 8 when fucking Phantom Menace came out. I want to say, and I loved it, but I didn't love it as much as these kids love Star Wars now. If that makes sense. But I mean, it just me being a maker. I mean, visually, Star Wars is top notch, man. It looks fucking gorgeous in every way, and I love that they're bringing back like the animatronics and the just more what's the word, practical makeup. I love that, and I don't mind. I think you need to include practical makeup and practical special effects. If you have a good amount, like a solid base of those, you can do a lot of CG, and it won't really bother me. Just because it's like you've made it believable enough with these other things that like things that I know possibly couldn't ever be made. I don't mind making CG, but the other things that you can do, it's cool to see it. It's real cool to see that. I'm just pumping up my outlines. It's gonna be a lot of outline heavy stuff here coming soon. Forgot to draw in her fucking window, but that's alright. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. There we go. Not bad. I'm cool with this. I'll accept it. You know? Ow! Yeah. Alright, that's cool for me. I like that. Here, let's see if we can pull this up without fucking up my whole goddamn rig. Yeah, so that's what the background is going to look like. I'm going to ink in these 3 fish next, and that's our mission. Cool, I might have gotten this a little closer to you, and I can still see it, and you can still pretty much see me, I think, yeah? You know, we'll turn it just slightly more, because I think I am a little bit. This works. Alright, I gotta go back to the teeny tiny, which is what I have. Let's ink this. Oh, that's the broken one. I was using it a little while because I was actually getting some cool, like, Croquill pen and ink style thick to thin with it. But it was just because it was fucking broken. And then I kept. Now it's broken past the point of me being able to. Is this it? Do it at all. Or is this it? No, this is my brush. That's my brush. I remember I put it. Alright. Yeah, this one's just a little too big. But it's okay. Oh, am I lagging? Can you guys, are we good? Oh. I don't know, I had some lagging issues earlier this week, so if I start to go out, please let me know. I think we're good now, but you always got to keep an eye on it. Alright, let's try this one. Let's hope for a little bit of better luck. Yeah, these are the same one. There.